Hello and warm welcome to the Football Chapter Daily. I am Jeremy Nyonzaba. We talk football on this platform. So what can you expect from this channel? You can expect the transfer news, match previews, match reactions, and much more. So, if you are Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool fans, and other clubs, you are most welcome on this platform. And at the end of the day, your opinion is what matters the most. So, in today's video, we are going to do a small review of the last season, EPL season, and we will go through some transfer rumors and done deals. Last season ended with Liverpool, who became champions with 99 points, Manchester City becoming the second, Man United sealing the seat in the Champions League, sitting on the third, Chelsea fourth, then you have Arsenal on eighth with only 56 points, which is their lowest point total in 25 years. And then on relegation, we had Bournemouth, Watford, Norwich getting relegated. So what your favorite club has to do so that it can have a very good or a better next season. Let's start with the champions, Liverpool. As it stands, Liverpool saw Dejan Lovren departing to Zenit St. Petersburg, Adam Lallana joining Brighton, and Zidane Shaqiri, who is expected to leave Anfield too. So then what do they do? What do they have to do? As you can see, they have so much room for improvement or bringing in new signings. So it is rumored that Jurgen Klopp is trying to run a signature of Kerry, who can play as a left back or a center back from Bournemouth. He's 21-year-old, and bolstering his midfield with Thiago Alcantara from Bayern Munich. So what about Manchester United, who are sitting on third on this Premier League table from last season? As you can see, Manchester City and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has found his first 11 who are arguably better compared to the previous 7 years teams, where in the goal they have De Gea, and recently this De Gea is not in a good form, as you know. He was making so many blunders and mistakes, but they have a hope in Dean Henderson, who is in Sheffield United, but on loan basis. So the rumors have it that they are planning to give him 5-year new deal. So then we have to wait and see whether he will come and challenge David De Gea or whether he can go in Sheffield United again on loan basis. So last summer, Manchester United heavily invested in their defense with £50 million Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who did a great job on this right back, and then £80 million Harry Maguire, who was deemed to be the Virgil van Dijk of Manchester United, but he didn't fill up in those shoes. And then you have Randolph and Luke Shaw, who rocked the left-hand side. So their defense has improved massively, but they have a big problem with a pace, dealing with the pacey forwards. This pairing of Maguire and Randolph lack pace. So we are waiting to see whether Manchester United can bring in a center half in this one, in the name of Nathan Ake from Bournemouth. But this afternoon, the news broke out that this Nathan Ake has reached an agreement with Manchester City in a deal worth £41 million. So then they have to look somewhere else. Let's say they may look on Upamecano or Koulibaly or another center half. We have to wait and see. Through the midfield, we have Pogba, who still has to sign a new deal. And then you have Matic, who's improved massively in the second half of the season, especially after the lockdown of coronavirus. And then you have Greenwood, who has done very well on this right-hand side, but they still have to improve this right-hand side in the names of Jadon Sancho, whom will not come cheap because it's rumored that Borussia Dortmund wants £100 million in excess. Then they have got Fernandes, Rashford, and Martial. So we have to wait and see how Manchester United will improve their squad. So in order to improve their squad, they need attacking midfielder. It's rumored that they want this Jack Grealish. If you see on the heat map of Jack Grealish from last season, playing in the relegation battering side Aston Villa, who thankfully stayed in EPL, you can see that he has won around 167 fouls. He's the first. Second in chance created. Dribbling, he is 8th. Then giving 6 assists and registering 8 goals. Oh, not too bad. It's very good actually for someone who was playing in a relegation battering side. If you see on this heat map on left-hand side, you can see that most of the time he is very dangerous on left-hand side of the opposition side. So in this area, he can play in number 10 roles if Bruno Fernandes has problem or has a bad form, or he can replace Rashford on the left wing. So then if Manchester can get his signature, it will be a wonderful addition. But it's rumored that Manchester United has cooled off their interest in Jack Grealish because Aston Villa wants £80 million. I mean £80 million. Still have to wait and see how it will go with this signing. So, moreover, on this Manchester United news, what you can say, Manchester United has rejected a 15 million bid of Inter Milan for Alexis Sanchez. So Inter Milan wanted Manchester United to loan them 1 more year for Sanchez with obligations to buy at the end of it. But apparently, Manchester United has refused it. So we still have to wait and see how Manchester United will manage to offload this big burden on their shoulders. So Dean Henderson also is about to get a new deal of 5 years. So we still have to wait and see. Coming back to Arsenal. Arsenal sitting on 8th, missing the chance to play in the Europa League. For God's sake, forget about Champions League. But they still have a back door which may be opened on this Saturday in their encounter with Chelsea on FA Cup final at Wembley. They are planning to have their revenge on Chelsea because Chelsea absolutely battered and humiliated them on Europa League Cup final in Baku last season. So then they meet again on this FA Cup season. Wait to see whether Arsenal can have their place in Europa League through FA Cup. And Arsenal, what Arsenal has to do so that they can do better next season, they have to try their best and see a contract to their talisman, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Last season, he was a top scorer in EPL alongside with Sadio Mane and Salah, but this season he becomes the second with 22 goals after Jamie Vardy, who scored 23 goals. And as you can see, the way this man is dangerous, most of the goals he scored them inside the penalty box of the opposition. So Pierre Aubameyang is deadly and very dangerous when he arrives in the opposition penalty box. So it's rumored that Arsenal is offering him 250 grand a week as a deal, but this guy, Pierre Aubameyang, still has to agree with this deal. And it is rumored that the result of FA Cup against Chelsea may play a big role in this deal. Whether he signed it or not, it still has to be seen. So Arsenal also has to bolster their defense because their defense conceded many goals this season and had so many blunders and mistakes. So it's imperative for them to rebuild from their defense. And it's rumored also that they need an attacking midfielder as Guendouzi and Mesut Ozil may be heading out of Emirates this season. So a bit of transfer news for Arsenal. Arsenal has entered the race for Grealish, and I don't know how they will sign him because, in my opinion, Grealish is very expensive. Unless if they sign him as the way they signed Nicolas Pepe, so that they can pay an installment, we will wait and see. Then Philippe Coutinho, they are trying to run Philippe Coutinho on loan deal. Still also have to wait and see. And they are also negotiating with Real Madrid so that they can sign Denis Ceballos for a permanent deal. This guy, Denis Ceballos, really tried and helped the Arsenal in this season. And the bid for Thomas Partey, actually the second deal, Arsenal saw it rejected by Atletico Madrid. So they still have to improve the deal for this Thomas Partey. So then, what about Chelsea? What do Chelsea has to do to improve? Chelsea has already signed Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech from Ajax Amsterdam, and they are potentially going to send Kai Havertz from Bayer Leverkusen, but they still have a big problem in their goals because Frank Lampard doesn't have that much trust in Kepa Arrizabalaga. So they are trying their best to get a new goalkeeper in the names of Andre Onana from Ajax Amsterdam or Jan Oblak or Nick Pope. So we have to wait and see whether they can land a new goalkeeper. And Chelsea also is trying to do something on their left back, where they are trying to sign Ben Chilwell from Leicester City. And it's rumored that Ben Chilwell may enforce the move to Stamford Bridge, and we still have to wait and see. So guys, that's it for today's video. See you later. And you can click the subscription button. You may share, you may comment, you may hit the like button, and you can help the growth of the channel. So after all, your opinion is what matters the most. I'm out of here.